So hello and as always, welcome back to Learning MB. So many of you have been asking me regarding the actual touch bar and what happened to it, because you've seen it on many actual MacBooks, but you haven't seen it anymore as the keyboard has been the substitute of the actual touch bar. So essentially, Apple said, or at least that's what I've heard, that the touch bar was going to be substituted to again a normal actual keyboard, and that has been the case. So this is the last version with the touch bar with the chip M1. So as you can see, it works perfectly well. For over 3 years it has worked non-stop very well. So as you can see, you can do all sorts of stuff. So the most cool feature, I think, was the actual notes, that you can actually just click emojis. So as you can see, that's really cool. You can just press them. But I think essentially they took it off because many customers were actually inclined to prefer the keyboard, which I at first thought that the keyboard was going to be more effective and last longer. And in the end, a MacBook is supposed to at least be there for about 10 years, or at least that's my count. I've had it for more. I've had some for 15 years, but I think essentially the keyboard is a long-lasting thing in our mind, at least now. So one of the main reasons was that, and the second reason was that there were many actual apps that didn't incorporate the actual function to their apps, as it was only the MacBook Pro that had this version. Therefore that may have been one of the issues too, but I think that they did correctly. The keyboard is back on business, as I used to say, and basically I think that it has been moved from Apple to hear their customers, here's their inside reviews, and think, okay, maybe the touch bar with I think it's kind of like acrylic crystal or so, but it works perfectly fine. Don't get me wrong, it works perfectly fine. But I strongly suggest that you give it a shot and try it out before you actually buy it. But I think it's great and that it works great. Okay, so if you've got any questions, just leave it down here in the comments below. Me or anyone from the Learning MB team will answer as early as possible. And as always, thank you very much for watching.